Alright guys, so I've just started a new campaign. It's got 208 keywords it's going to go and search for, and you can see down here at the bottom the time remaining is kind of jumping between 4 and 6 hours. That's because there's a huge amount of stuff happening in the background, okay, and that helps us to go and find as many expired domains as we can via the broken links from YouTube. Now, when it finds broken links, it's checking to see if the domains are available as well on Namecheap or GoDaddy, okay? And plus, it's pulling in some Moz metrics that you can get with a free Moz API key. Anything that's red is not available, and you can see there's going to be quite a few red, and this is why it's important that we highlight the green ones here so that you don't have the frustration of trying to register domains that are just not available to register. Here's a green one just popped up here, and what I like to do is just sort it by available so that we can see at the top any that become available. Okay, now how did I get the keywords? Well, a couple of ways you can do it. What I like to do is put in a seed keyword in Google and do a search. Now this area here is from a Chrome extension called Keywords Everywhere. If you get the Keywords Everywhere Chrome extension, which is free, every time you do a search in Google, it's going to give you some related keywords, okay? Usually we'll also give you a second section with people also search for, okay? Now you can download these into CSV, and that's what I've done. And basically I just copy these. But what happens as well is when you get these related and the people also search for sections in here, you can click on any of these keywords within there, and it starts a new search for you for that particular keyword that you just searched, and that in turn brings more keywords for you to use. Now there's some other free tools. I like this one. It's just very, very handy because I can see instantly when I've done a search what people are also searching for and the related keywords, but I can also see the volumes, and I can see the cost per click, etc., and get a bunch more information that can be useful for later, okay? So I like to use this one. What I normally do is get maybe 7 or 8 different searches, grab all the keywords, and then what I normally do is I put all of those keywords into Longtail Pro, okay? Now when it's in Longtail Pro, we can do some extra filtering. We can be very, very specific with the filtering as well to find specific topics or subtopics. In this instance here, you can see I put in the keywords to include the word recipe and the keywords to include the word dog. Okay, so I'm looking for dog food recipes, and it's giving me 208 keywords that I downloaded, okay? From those 208 keywords, then what I've done is I put them into VidSpy Alpha, okay? So we've not even gone 1% yet. We've already found one domain here with a domain authority of 5, a page authority of 10. Now this will drastically increase the longer I let this run, okay? We're going to find some great domains, domain authority 20, domain authority 30, etc. But what's really important here is that we get very, very good backlink profiles from these domains, okay? They're usually very, very relevant domains, and we can find, you know, some great bargains for anything between $6 and $10 that you can go and purchase that have got huge amounts of backlinks, a high ratio of referring domains, or if you're looking for the traffic opportunities, I should say, then you can find things like this where it's got like 11,000 views in 7 months, and that's got to be something like 1,500 views per month, and that's going to mean that there's a good possibility this domain is getting traffic, okay? Now when we find these domains that we want to buy, you can see these in green. If I want to go and buy it, I just simply right click, click on buy on Namecheap, and I can go over to Namecheap, and this will be available. Okay, now this is not available because there was actually a typo. Now the software can't tell typos, but that is OCM instead of .com. That's why that's showing as a broken link. Okay, let's choose another one. Let's choose this one here. Right click, buy on Namecheap. and here's the correct spelling. So you can see I found another one. I found tons of these. Sometimes, you know, it gets really addictive playing with this software, that I'm supposed to be doing videos and I just keep playing around with this thing. It's just incredible, the domains that it's finding. Here's a good one here, Online Dog Whisperer. It's not got great domain authority or anything like that, but what a great name. If you want to start a brand new site, you've got an expired domain, 2 years old, with a great name. It's got a video on YouTube. It's got 17,500 views, which might still be driving some traffic over there to that particular domain. So what we can do is we can put up, you know, a review post, or we can put up an opt-in form. We can give stuff away, build an email list, get retargeting pixels on that domain, and hopefully start to build an audience that you can sell to and remarket to multiple times. Right, now what I want to do is come back quickly over to Longtail Pro. I just want to show you something quickly that I like to do when I've got these keywords in here, because inside Longtail Pro what we can do is we can click on this section here. It brings back 20 extra keywords that it finds from the AdWords sort of competition database. And when we go through this, what we will start to find is some great opportunities that we can find keywords that are going to be easier to rank for, and this can give you a very, very good idea for articles that you want to write. And then with these expired domains, we can use them to either link into that particular blog post, or what we can do is we can do a 301 redirect. Now, the problem with the 301 redirects is that it's too good sometimes, okay? If you do too many of them to the same domain, it can be a problem for you. If you do them sensibly, then it can be very, very beneficial. What I normally do is when I start a new site, I get a very good domain that I find with the VidSpy alpha, and what I will do then is I will redirect that domain to a brand new domain that is keyword rich or branded, okay? And that will improve the trust flow, the citation flow, the amount of backlinks coming into the home page. It just gives it a solid base, okay? Now, if you want to go deeper with it, what I suggest you do is you redirect to category pages that will also be linking out into your individual posts, okay? That way you don't need so many, and it can still build that sort of solid foundation for you to work with. And that's exactly what I've done over here with this marketingalphas.online agency site. And what I did is I redirected an old agency site that I found on VidSpy Alpha and redirected to the home page. And I've got a trust flow of 14, citation flow of 13, 517 backlinks, and the trust ratio is almost perfect. It's almost at 1, which is going to be the best you can get. Like, the closer this ratio is to 1, the better it is, okay? So this is a very, very solid foundation I've got for this brand new site. It's got 517 backlinks, and it's got good trust flow and citation flow for me to build on. This is great when you're entering a brand new niche, okay? So come back over to the tool quickly and see what else has popped up by now. And I'm going to leave this actually for a few minutes, guys, because we're not even at 3% yet. We've just gone over 2%. You can see we're starting to find a lot more domains now. Now, by the time this is finished, we're probably going to have hundreds of these in green, maybe even thousands. I would expect to have thousands, to be honest, that can give us some great opportunities. But what we can also do is, if I sort this by domain in here, we can come down and start looking for some Web 2.0 kind of sites and social network sites. And the two that I like to look at are Instagram and also Twitter.com, okay? And sometimes what you will find here is you can find really good Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Tumblr accounts that have got, you know, very, very good amount of video views. Now, in the upsell for this version of VidSpy Alpha, all of the social networks and Web 2.0 accounts are highlighted in a blue color, so it's easier to see, and plus you will get some Moz metrics on them, like the page authority, the number of backlinks, etc., etc. as well. But you can find some great Twitter accounts, great Instagram accounts, And in fact, our JV manager for this launch, Robert Phillips, he found a great one for ABC News, I think it was, or CBC News in Philippines. And it looks like somebody dropped the ball from that news network, because he found a great Instagram account that had, you know, thousands of backlinks and probably still getting a lot of traffic as well. And all you need to do is simply put in there a link in the profile to wherever you want to link out to, and that can sort of work similar to very high value PBN link, where you're getting a lot of links coming into that particular Instagram account, and then you're linking out from there from the profile to wherever you choose to link to. That can be really powerful if you get 3 or 4 of them. Twitter, you're going to find a huge amount of opportunities here, and really the upsell is the best one to check that out, because it will highlight in blue, and also it will give you a lot more data from Moz. We don't have the data from Moz for the Web 2.0 stuff in the front end version. Okay, so let me just put this back again over to available and see what we started to find here. Let's sort it out by the domain authority, and we can start to watch that, because by the time this ends, we're going to have some very good domain authority domains available. You're going to find some good opportunities as well for like exact match domains, and you're going to find some great domains that are perfect for putting into PBN sites. If you're using a PBN network, that can be really beneficial. So if you've got a system to build PBNs easily, like EasyBlog networks or Crowd PBN or even Alpha networks, then you can get some very good domains and put them in there, and you know, quickly and easily build a PBN network in any niche whatsoever, without any problems at all. And pretty much at cost price, everything here is like $10 or less, usually you will find for those domains. Okay, so I'm going to pause it and come back when we've got a little bit more to look at. Okay, so we've been running about 16% so far, and you know, there's still a long way to go here, and I found some great domains. Let's have a look inside Moz for some of the domains that I've actually found, and here's a very good one here, smartdogstraining.org. Now the domain authority here is only 11, but it's got from 98 inbound links, it's got from 10 different referring domains. This is a perfect kind of site for 301 redirects, because if we go into the inbound links, you start to see the domain authority linking in is actually very good. Okay, domain authority 53, 51, etc. Okay, this I would not have a problem using this for a 301 redirect, and that way you can boost a brand new domain in any niche, or you can just use it as it is. I mean, this is a great name, but I've already got a domain within this niche that I just want to give an instant boost, and this will give me 100 backlinks coming from 10 referring domains, and it adds a little bit of domain authority into that domain as well. Let's have a look at one more as well. Let's go and have a look at this one here that we've just found, and I'll click on here, and you can see we've got a domain authority of 20 this time, but have a look that we've got 1100 inbound links, but coming from just 48 linking domains, referring domains. So that's about 5%, whereas the other one was about 10% ratio of referring domains to inbound links. This would be okay for a PBN site, okay, a private blog network site. So this could be very useful for that purpose. Or the other way we can use it is to use it to do a 301 redirect to a video or to a blogspot blog post, or as a tier 2 kind of link for another piece of content that's linking into our money sites or review posts or promotions, whatever they may be. Okay, let's have a look at one more from what we have here open. You can see this one here, lynnpeterson.se, and we're going to click on copy the domain in here. I'll go back over to Moz. Now if you come into the members area, I'll tell you where we can get a group buy on some of these SEO tools, because some of these tools are very expensive to get otherwise, but for the purpose of what we want to do, we can get access to Moz and Ahrefs, etc. very low cost, so that you can do the job properly and do it quickly without too much expense. And when we put this one in here, you can see domain authority 20, page authority 30, inbound links 627, linking domains is 85. That's an extremely good domain, very, very, very good domain. This would be very good as well to use for a 301 redirect or a very, very powerful PBN site. You would not use this quality of site as a second tier. You would be using this as first tier or a 301 redirect. And when we look at the domain authority linking in, we've got some good ones in here, and you can see this is quite a powerful domain. Now, this one is actually in Swedish, but it makes no difference, guys. It's going to be high quality for the SEO metrics that it already has. It's already got very, very good authority. Now, if you go and buy that, you get it for about $10, and that's a really good domain to be able to get. And all of this, finding this, really, really super quick. It's been running for about 10-15 minutes or something like that, and we're starting to get a lot more coming back now. Okay, so if I just come over to the delete section, delete not available, and delete the duplicates one more time, you can see we've got about 35-36 links or domains here. Now, this is the second time I've been running this, and I've got a whole bunch of Namecheap up here. I've got just tons and tons and tons of them, because when I see some that I like, I basically go and do a quick check, go and check the spam profile or the spam score in Moz as well. And when we get to Moz, we can come into this section here for spam score, and you can see very quickly any that might be problematic. But depending on how many links that you've got coming in and the authority, the domain authority of the actual site that's linking in, usually you're going to find that you've got a very, very good domain there for you to buy. Let me just copy this, and we'll take it one step further. We will go into Google Chrome, and I'll show you a second Chrome extension that I use. This one is called SEPworks. SEPworks is it costs $9.99 per month, but what it does is it will give you the metrics for Moz and Majestic, etc., all at one time. And what we can see here is that the spam score is 1 out of 18, so it's a pretty decent domain. This is a very, very good domain to be able to put into a PBN network, in my opinion. Okay, so fantastic tool. We got some great opportunities still to come when this has actually run its course. There's over 200 keywords it's got to get through. There's a ton of work being done in the background for every single keyword. We've got our own algorithms built in here to do a huge amount of work, and basically we're finding as well in the background related kind of keywords that we're also searching for. So even when you see all these 200 keywords, we're actually going to find more keywords from related keywords, all in the back end, happening automatically on the server side from the software as well. So powerful, powerful stuff. And it's one-time cost. You're going to find some great domains. It's great if you want to gain an advantage in any niche that you enter, whether you're already in the niche or not. You can boost the websites that you've got. You can find domains with traffic. You can find domains with authority and great SEO metrics. Perfect for building PBN sites or doing 301 redirects, and I teach you how to do that inside the member area. Now we're going to be adding one more tool in here on the front end offer, and that one is going to be a backlinking tool, and it's going to be a one-click backlinking tool that will run thousands of backlinks to these videos that are linking to the expired domains. Okay, so all we will need to do at that point is just right-click and send to. We will have a send to button here to send it to that backlinking tool, and that will run hundreds of thousands of backlinks, and plus it will index and ping as well for the YouTube video, which is perfectly safe to do because YouTube can absorb that kind of backlinks, the velocity, the speed, and the volume of backlinks, etc. So that can give it an instant boost as well for second tier links coming through to your expired domain that you have just purchased, and hopefully put a new website on, have some call to actions, put some offers, promotions, etc. and you can start to monetize and do pretty well with it. Okay, thank you.